Hi, welcome back to Story to Culture and Happy New Year. I can say that because this is my first time back this year. So, for those people that are like, it's February, I know. Happy New Year. First of all, I'm in a new space, and this space is going to be more permanent than the last two ones that you saw, I believe. Thank God. And honestly, thank God for this space because it was His favor that literally brought us here. So, I'm very grateful, very happy. Yeah, a bunch of things are new. I'm sitting on the floor. It's very painful. I can't find my ring light because it's in a box somewhere and I haven't finished unpacking. And yeah, a bunch of things in this room will still change, but we're here, we're good, we're happy. It's a new year. Oh, also, that was something I like to say. I want to say that this year I've really been thinking about having audacity and having the audacity to go after things that I want, even if I don't think I'm qualified for them, because what's the worst that can happen? But I really am trying to move myself from having that like mindset of lack, like, oh, I don't have this, or I'm not qualified for this, and just having a mindset of, what if I try for this thing? What would happen if I just went for it? And it's only been a month, but so far so good. I think we'll see how that works end of the year. But I'm really feeling very positive and very optimistic about that, and so that's just something I wanted to throw out there as well. So I'm about to do something kind of weird for some people. I'm about to bring you Christmas in February, but this is my channel, so if you are African or Nigerian specifically, you will know about something called Dirty December. It's something that's now become a thing for us because of all the parties and events that go on around the holiday season, especially for the IGGBs who go home for the holidays because of all the fun they can have in the sun where it's not cold. And yes, I am now, I guess, an IGGB. So I got to be at home in Lagos over Christmas and I had a good time. Even though I was mostly out just for family and family adjacent things, it was a good time nonetheless. But yeah, a lot of people, especially in Lagos, a lot of people go out and there's so many events, so many concerts, so many parties, so many things to do, things to see around that time. And so it's really become like its own thing now. Like, it started as a joke, I think, and now it's really like people are like, no, I'm flying back with it in December. Like it's an event in itself. And I think that a film that captures the fun and the colors and the beauty and the chaos of Christmas in Lagos is Christmas in Lagos. Christmas in Lagos is an ensemble film by writer-director Jade Oshiberu, and it follows its characters as they're all on their separate quests for love this holiday season. So our main character is a young woman called Fee, and Fee is convinced that she's in love with her best friend Elu, and that this Christmas is the right time to try and win his heart. Her mother, Bimi, has been a widow for about 20 years, and now Bimi is caught, or seemingly caught, in a love triangle between her current relationship and an old flame. And then there's Fiend's IJGB cousin, Ibi, who gets back from London. She's like, no, I'm not here for a relationship. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to enjoy Lagos, here to enjoy the sun. But of course, it's Christmas, it's Lagos, she falls in love. And then there's other people, there's best friends and musicians and delivery people. Every single person in this film falls in love. Side note, I want to say that I love Shafi Bello. Shafi Bello plays Wimi in this film, and I just think she's a phenomenal actress. Like, this cast is really good, but I just wanted to shout her out specifically because I love her so much. She's amazing. This film is romantic, and I mean that in all the ways. I feel like it's a lot of the things you romanticize as a young adult, maybe even teenager. But yeah, it is about romantic love, but it's also about the safety and the community of home. It's about being there for the big moments in people's lives and being in those big moments with them. It's about enjoyment and fun with no worries. And I feel like in that sense, it's kind of like a holiday. That's what this film feels like. It feels like a holiday to me, or like a dream or a memory. Like, you know, if you went on holiday somewhere really nice, and then when you came back, every time you thought about that holiday, that feeling you get when you think about it, I feel like that's what this film feels like. It's so bright and so colorful and so big and just very romantic in that sense. But I think that even with all of that fun and dreaming and holidayness and romanticness, there is still real life in the middle of that. So a lot of the characters are dealing with loss in some way. And then there's Finn, who, ironically, having audacity doesn't actually work out for. So like I said, Finn has decided that she's going to be Ilo, and this Christmas she's going to win his heart. But Ilo already has a girlfriend, and in fact, Ilo has decided that he is going to propose to this girlfriend over the Christmas holiday. And even though Finn knows this, she still tries to win him over, which I wouldn't do that, but to each their own, I guess. So she tries really, really hard, but it doesn't work out for her. Even though Ilo tells her everything, maybe even more things than he tells his girlfriend, even though they have history that goes way, way, way back, even though they've seen each other through so much, and even though Ilo actually used to like her at some point, now it's too late. Time has moved on, and so has Ilo. So Finn cannot have the happy ending that she dreamed she would get this Christmas season. And I think that's such an interesting route to take for such a romantic film with its main character, because we've seen those Christmas holiday romantic movies where the main characters have been best friends for so long and now they're dating other people, but then they realize, actually, it's you I wanted along, and then they break up with their partners and end up together. And I don't know, like watching it, like, oh cute, but then thinking about it, you're like, you feel bad for their respective partners that they left because they didn't ask for this, they didn't do anything wrong. Like, did they really deserve this heartbreak? But whatever. So I think it was good in that sense. Not good, it doesn't matter, but it was nice in that sense for this film to go a different way. Like, yeah, you missed your chance, it's too late. That happens in real life. But also I think it's interesting because Finn doesn't have the happy ending that she thought she wanted, or that she wanted. But by the end of the film, she still in some way has a happy ending, or to me at least, I think she still has a happy ending. And I think that's because even though Finn doesn't get this love that she dreamed she would get, everybody else around her does. And I know that sounds painful, like, why does I give a happy ending? But I think it's because Finn is someone who is a planner. She's an organizer. She's the person who's the most connected babe in Lagos. You know, she's the one that if you need something, you go to her. So she's throwing parties, she's throwing events, she's helping plan proposals. Like, that's what she's doing in this film. But I feel like because she's so invested in the happiness of other people, in the love that other people are sharing, because she's actively participating in it, in some way joy is being poured back into her life. I feel like that's a way for her life to retain its colorfulness and its joyfulness and love, even though she didn't get the romantic love that she wanted. And I wanted to highlight that because I feel like it's easy for us to feel left behind sometimes. You know, people are moving on with their lives, getting promotions or getting new opportunities, or guys, it's almost Valentine's Day and you're still hearing that stupid Valentine song that they sing every year, and it still pertains to you. That's why Valentine is coming. Where's your boyfriend? You are sitting at home. Lonely. You can start to feel like, yo, like I'm actually far behind other people. But I actually think that it is such a blessing to have people around you that are experiencing new things and good things and reasons to celebrate in their lives. And I think it's such a blessing to be able to join them in those celebrations. Like, that is something that is, I don't think we should take for granted. And again, I think by actively being involved in their celebrations, by actively being involved in their happiness, by actively rejoicing with them, our own lives get fuller, and our own lives are filled with joy, and our own lives are filled with love, even if it's not romantic love. Again, even if it's like school opportunities and work opportunities and travel opportunities, if you're able to be there with people while they go through that, I feel like it makes your life fuller. And I honestly believe that it opens doors for you in some ways, maybe not in ways that make sense, but I think it opens doors for you in some ways. And then in turn, if we continue to hope, hopefully your time will come and then you will also have people there to celebrate with you. But that is the point of life, is to be lived holistically, right? And so I think that removing ourselves from people who are maybe getting what we want is not a good thing, because yeah, we still don't get what we want, and now we're also just being sad in April. So as hard as it might be, and I know that it can be hard, I think it is important to continue to rejoice with people, to continue to participate in the celebration of people. I honestly think that that just brings more celebration to us. But also, because I am an artist, I wanted to draw attention to this line that's said in the film. It has nothing to do with anything I just said, but I just wanted to bring it up. So Fee is talking about a piece of advice that she got, and the advice is, may we not let what we will eat stop us from becoming who we will be. And I just relate to that a lot, and I wanted to highlight that. I feel like there are times in life where there's a lot of change, or things are tighter, especially now. There's a lot of things going on in the world that maybe are making things really tight for people, where you have to focus on making sure your family is fine, making sure that you have food to eat, making sure that everyone is well, and just spend all your energy on that. I've definitely been there the past few weeks with all the change going on. But I will say what I always say, which is that if you know there's something that you should be doing, or that you have to be doing, even if it's not a part of how to make money, or it's not a part of making sure your family is good, I would say please still find a way to be doing those things, even if it's a few minutes before bed every night, even if it's where no one can see you, even if it's not making you any money. I feel like it's important to keep investing in those things and investing in yourself in that way, because that is still very much a part of you. And I think it's really sad, maybe the saddest thing, when we lose ourselves because we're trying to stay alive. And I know that that's probably a reality for a lot of people. Again, maybe it's an artsy thing to say, but I do think it's important to hold on to those elements of yourself in that way. But yes, that is Christmas in Lagos. I think it's such a beautiful, colorful, fun, warm movie that is opulent in the best ways. And I think it's something that you should definitely add to your Christmas movie rotation list. But also, you can throw it on for a good Valentine's Day, movie day, whatever you're doing this season. I'm very happy to be back. I'm very happy and very excited and optimistic about 2025. I can't wait to see what this year brings for me and for this channel and for all of you as well. I think it's going to be a good year. Yeah, I'm very excited. So I'm glad to be back, and I will see you guys in my next video.